The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. He put everything he had into this one. His first throw is an interception. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Packers force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Again, it's Chubb. Breaks the tackle, still going. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Return it. Hey, hey.
From the 26 on second down. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Jackson now on third. Buys time, rolling right. Coleman with the grab. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 20 at the 24-yard line.
Come on, come on. 13. Go. Middle. Hey, report.
Another try following the sack. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast.
Ozzie, sit up.
Here he is on third and long. He's on the move. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions need only one to take the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go. Sit on. Why not? Sit on.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down by
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
You are X. You are X. Sit on.
Here's 2nd and 11. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
180. Sit on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Run it quick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Sit on. Sit on.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Sit on. Sit on. Report. Report. Sit on.
Lamar now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, think about this for a second, Kate. This league's been around for over 100 years, and we've only seen a field goal of this length a little over 20 times. That is a short list. The number of guys in the league who could be trusted to hit from 60, and an even shorter list the ones who get the chance to try it.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Benford up to make that stop. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it, 2nd and 4. A-Chain again. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. They're going for this. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Has a lane inside the 25. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers need only one to take the lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Daniels. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Brought in, inside the 20. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take a slim 2-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ozzie, check out. Yo. Hey.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Chubb again on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Give now to the running back. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Sit up.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down by Rodney Thomas. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Alpha, sit on. Hey. Go ahead. You. Ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Headed out right. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Ready, shot. Sit up.
They're going to run for it with Chubb. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers jump in front now by 5. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a toss play for Achane. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
From the 33 on 2nd down. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Benford has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Achane. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Lions in possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. to throw. Here's Daniels. That's caught. Devon Achane. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 46. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down and 10. Daniels. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's on the move. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it after the penalty. Jukes one defender. Stiff arm success. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're now set for 1st and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll send their tight end right. On 2nd and 10 now. Daniels. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Hey, middle. No, we changed it. Touch.
First down, here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So it's second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The tackle made by Mazi Smith. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. He's trying to push the field. This one will be intercepted. And the Lions do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Mecole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
13. Sit up.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they...
First down, ball at the 36. Chubb on the give, headed left. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Report!
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. He breaks the tackle, and he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the best in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Chubb. And they bring him down around the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's Chubb on second down. Nice run across the 15. Fights across for the touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Packers push the lead up to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Daniels hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the 38. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
Throwing now, Daniels. Chased out to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Bates' kick is up and good. And the lead is back down to 9.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Hardman with a return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, hey. Middle. Hey. Shut up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, middle.
Chubb running out of the gun. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Jackson now on 3rd. Buys top, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Lions will go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. He'll start the drive with Achane. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's the end of the third.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Lions football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this deficit. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Back to 6. Back to 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pitts brings it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go now.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Daniels now. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Daniels on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Watson coming in motion right. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's gotten it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. He keeps it himself. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage. But I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the 1st down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Buying some time left. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To throw, Daniels. Able to find Achane. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And that one's going to hit the turf. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They motion the tight end over. Again, Daniels to the air. Forced out to his right. This throw is caught. And in for the Detroit touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead down to just 2. So a field goal would win it for them now, but to do that, they've got to recover this kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Hey, report. Go. Middle. Hey, Ozzy. Sit hot.
They give inside to Chubb. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They run it from the gun with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, report. 180.
Looking to throw. He's on the move. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their end.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. His running back hauls it in deep right. Runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And now the Lions lining up for a very important 2-point try. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Getting another shot at 2 here.
Here we go.
He's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Brock, the penalty had him backed up to the 7, but they still go for it and convert for 2. Are you at all surprised to see a team try that as opposed to just kicking the extra point?
A little bit, Kate, but what this speaks to is the difference in the college and the pro game. Right? The hash marks, the spacing, the time.
Yeah.
The NFL game is about matchups. And to make a call like that, they felt like they had a matchup they wanted to take advantage of, whether it was from the 3, the 7, and who knows, maybe even deeper as this game goes along.
First and 10 now from the 30. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ozzie, sit up. Alpha, sit up. 180. Nice shot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw right side, caught by Smith. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Nice shot. Yo. Hey, middle.
Chubb here on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers trail by 6. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Headshot. Right.
Here's Chubb. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
27-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
180. 180. Headshot. Hey, hey. Sit hard.
They're going to run for it with Chubb. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Shot.
A give to Chubb, running left. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Packers take their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You see, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
180. You are X. You are X. Shot.
Now to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, those big guys are taught if you can't get to the quarterback, the next best thing is to get your big paw in the air and knock that ball away.
I'm already.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Sit hard. Ready, shot. Report. Ready, shot.
To throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Sideline. He's got it, and he gets the feet down too. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
180.
The give now to Chubb. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Looking to throw it. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
180.
Chubb. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in 1 contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. He cuts it right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So a historic venue in football.